Okay, dogs, here we are at question 3. Now, there's an instruction here that says to ignore cis and trans isomerism. So we're not getting to isomers until after our in-class closed book activity. So put a pin in that for now, and we'll come back to it later. At this point, it's really not critical at this juncture. Let's just attack these names as they are. So when we look at this first one, we've got ourselves the double bond between carbon 1 and 2, and just let's take a quick look at our parent chain, which I like to highlight in yellow for some reason. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here we are again with but-1-ene. Why couldn't they just keep it as 1-butene? Just so much easier to say. But-1-ene. There you go. We got no branches here, so we remember, I'll just leave that little 4 up there. We just need to remember that these numbering, the priority goes to this carbon-carbon double bond or triple bond. Okay, so that's the numbering priority. Again, we have ourselves another alkene, this time with the bond starting at carbon 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, be careful. 5, 6, or 5. So what we see here is that our longest chain, parent chain, is actually going to go up. So as I said before, and again on your test, I want you to make sure that you're connecting those carbon-to-carbon connections off the branches. All right, that's actually important to convey. All right, so what we have here is a hexene, so 2-hexene or hex-2-ene, and on the end is our little buddy methyl here on carbon number 4. So I'm just going to run right at it now. So 4-methyl hex 2-ene. All right. Again, we drop the A in this case because ene is a vowel. Okay. And we go from there. All right. This next one is interesting because we got a chloro going on here. And we've got an N-propyl going on here. Or just propyl. And that's fine. Now for numbering. Well, our double bond is inside the cyclic portion, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to just do a quick little trial and error. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in that direction counterclockwise, we see a 1-2 name for the double bond, but that puts the propyl at 4 and the chloro at 5. If we go the other way around, check this out. 1, I'll make that a bit bigger. 1, 2 puts 3, the 4, and 5. So those are the lower numbers. Okay? So we have a cyclopentene. And now we're just going to name them accordingly, right? So chloro and just propyl or N-propyl, but these days they're just going to call it propyl. Okay, and that's on carbon 4 and a 3-chloro. All right. So chloro is going to come before propyl because C comes before P. So we're going to go 3-chloro dash 4-propyl. No dash. Cyclo pent 1-ene. Okay. Now, here's another interesting point. We could assume and also get away with just calling it cyclopentene. If there's only one double bond, we assume it's carbon 1. All right? Given that it's a cyclo or cyclic hydrocarbon. Okay, so that would be okay too. Either way. And that is the end of question 3. We'll see you in the next video for question 4.